Hi everybody, it's Jo from Aquarius Tarot here. Hope you're all doing well. So I'm back with another reading today to have a look at the question, who is thinking of you at the moment? Who is thinking about you? Who's got you on their mind? Okay, so as always, I'm going to read the signs in zodiac order. You can check out all of your placement signs, your major placement signs. It's a good idea to do that. Please take the story only if it resonates. Don't try and force it. Otherwise, it can't resonate for everybody because it's a general reading, but you'll know if it's your reading. Yeah, the energies are fluid, particularly if you're cross-watching. So please feel free to reverse the roles and the stories that I give you. And if you'd like a personal reading, please do check out the description box. The details are all there. My email address is there if you want to reach out on the pricing. If you did want a reading, I turn readings round within 24 hours, quite often a little bit sooner. I don't hang around, I get on with them, but you do get a nice detailed reading. So you'd have, if you booked now, you would have a reading by this time tomorrow. And the prices at the moment are discounted just until the end of the month. It was a flash Valentines sale that I decided on the spur of the moment just to put in place. So just until the end of the month, you've got that opportunity to have 10% off. Then the prices will go back to normal again in March. So, okay, so I'll start with Aries then. Welcome, Aries. Hope you're doing well. So we are going to have a look at who is thinking of you. In fact, I'm going to start with this deck over here. So universe, who is thinking of Aries, please? Who has got Aries on their mind at the moment? Anybody wanting to talk to Aries, come towards them, thinking about them? Who could this be, please, universe? 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's have a look then, Aries, what's going to come out? Somebody who perhaps didn't treat you very well is the first message I'm picking up. Somebody treat you a little bit badly, a bit unkind, perhaps a little bit selfish. Bit of bad energy around this person, to be honest. They're also holding a grudge for some reason, and I think they're looking at you. They're not doing too well financially, this person, and they seem to be sort of looking on. They're looking on at you, feeling a bit jealous, I think, wishing that, they had your success or that they were in the same position as you. Even if you don't feel you're in a great position, Aries, they obviously look on and feel that you are doing better than they are doing, and it's bothering them. But to be honest, anything that's not going very well for this person at the moment has only been brought upon themselves, quite frankly, is what's coming through. Okay, so universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Aries? We want to know who's thinking about Aries. Who is thinking about Aries, please? Who's thinking about Aries? Who's got Aries on their minds? Okay. Using the Crystal Magic Tarot today as the main deck. I often get asked which deck I'm using, and that's the one for today. Yeah, this person really has got so we've got the Six of Wands coming out here. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So I'm sensing this is somebody who may have walked away from you. I don't think they treated you very well, and I'm sensing that they actually took the call to walk away. They thought they were going towards something better. I'm sure they couldn't have found anybody better, Aries, just to say, but in their mind, some people are always thinking, aren't they, that they could meet somebody better. They don't want to settle, they're keeping their options open. I think it's kind of like the common thing, theme running through things these days. Like in days gone by, people used to just meet somebody and stick with that person, whereas now there's so much opportunity for people to meet online and talk to multiple people at the same time and date multiple people. And some people just don't want to be in their eyes settling for somebody that they've met. There's always another option that they think might be better ahead of them, and I see this person as being not particularly nice person. As I said, I see some bad energy around this person. but they are thinking of you. They're very curious about you. They're still kind of obsessing over you, even though I feel they kind of took the decision to walk away from you. Things have caught up with them now, in terms of karma's caught up with them, and things are not going very well, and they kind of almost wish you ill. Is what I'm seeing here, Aries. They don't want you to be successful. They want any success for themselves, and they don't like the fact that you've been absolutely fine without them. And you've moved on and got yourself into a better place, and they're sitting there thinking, well, I can't believe Aries has done so well without me. I'd quite like a piece of that, but things have they moved on thinking that they were going to do better, like I said, and I just don't think that they have. And they're also suffering financially, so emotionally and financially, I think for whatever reason they're not in a great place, and they brought it all on themselves. But this person's still checking you out, watching you on social media. They could be setting up accounts to have a look at you. I don't want to sound a bit creepy, but they're very curious about what you're up to. They're still keeping their eye on you. So yeah, not really liking the energy around this person, Aries, if I'm honest. Anything else, universe, please, to share around this person that's on got Aries on their mind? Sorry, saying it the wrong way around. Anything more about anybody else who's got Aries on their mind? Yeah, somebody sneaky, lying, cheating, bad energy coming through, somebody deceptive, also very trapped. They're struggling to move forward because of their own mental energy and their own mindset. They're having to try and move on, I think, after their own decisions, and they're having to deal with the harsh truth of the situation, but they're very keen to do well and be seen to be doing well. And they are still very attracted to you as well. There is an attraction here. You're on their mind day and night. They are thinking about you. You can probably feel their energy around you still, even though it's not the best energy that I'm sensing here with this person. I'm sensing that they are going to come back towards you and talk to you about the fact that things came to an end between you, to see if they can worm their way back in. But just to let you know and warn you, Aries, like I said, not great energy around this person. I don't think they've got the best of intentions. They are quite selfish. And they're only really coming back because karma's caught up with them and things aren't going too well. And I think they feel that they would be better off with you, although they've still got this jealous kind of streak around, how things have gone for you. They don't really like it, in all honesty. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So let's find out what they'd want to say to you, shall we? So, universe, what would the messages be for Aries, please, from their person? What would Aries person want to say to Aries? What would Aries person want to say to Aries, please, universe? I hope you can forgive me one day. So maybe they have got some level of conscience. I feel you leaving me behind is showing itself on the bottom of the deck. That's certainly the case. I hide behind material things. Well, that is just reflective of what I've seen on the table. They do want success. They want to be seen to be doing well. They aren't actually doing very well. And they feel that you're moving on positively whilst they're being left behind. Interesting. So you may know who this is, Aries. I think you will if it's your story. But do let me know. I'd be very interested. But that was your reading anyway. So if you feel called to like the video, thanks for that. Appreciate this won't be the story for everybody, but for those of you who need to hear it, that will be there for you. Okay. And then we're going to move on to Taurus now. So welcome, Taurus. Hope you're doing well, Taurus. So we are going to have a look at who is thinking about you at the moment. Who's got you on their mind? Who has got Taurus on their mind? There's somebody who you found really attractive, who you have have had a very strong connection with. They think a lot of you. They might be somebody who compliments you. Somebody's hooked on you. Somebody that is a little bit obsessed, thinks about you all the time. I'm sensing again it may be a past person here, with the fact that they're having memories and thoughts back about you. Thinking back about you. I'm seeing they may be coming towards you or thinking of coming towards you to offer you some compliments or let you know how much they think of you. I'm getting a bit of a stark, kind of bleak energy around the cards that I'm seeing, Taurus. This person could have given a bit of a false image of who they were when you actually were connected, or they may still be doing that. They may be making you think they are more successful than they are. It's almost like potentially them trying to manifest it by sort of faking it till you make it, kind of our vibe around this person. But they're very much thinking back about things that have gone on in the past. And they're very much hooked on you as well, Taurus. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Taurus? We're interested in who is thinking of Taurus, please. Who's got Taurus on their mind? Who is thinking of Taurus? Somebody, yes, somebody who walked away. Could be a Capricorn. I see Taurus and Capricorn pairings all the time. I said this to you before, haven't I? 8 of Cups, the Devil, the Queen of Wands. I said to you, didn't I? I'm seeing sort of the Queen of Wands kind of vibe coming out over here with these other cards. I do feel that there was a very, very strong attraction between the two of you. 9 of Coins, a desire to become a bit more financially independent and stable. Perhaps there was a walking away because it didn't feel quite good enough. There was a huge attraction and an obsession, but for some reason you guys parted ways. They're feeling very regretful over that. Whatever it is that went down between you, they wish things had been different. They wish there'd been a relationship. They'd like a relationship with you. Yeah, they want a reunion with you. There's somebody who wants to reunite with you, reconcile with you, getting back in touch with you. Somebody who's thinking about asking you maybe on a date, or asking if they can actually come and speak to you face to face. They don't just want to message you back and forth. They actually want to look in your eyes, see you, be able to touch your hand or whatever, just be present with you, to actually have a conversation with you. They're haunted by something that's gone on before, absolutely obsessed and hooked, very, very attractive. And they may feel that they kind of have misled you in terms of making you feel they were something that they weren't, and maybe they want to just open up a little bit more about that to see if things can go a bit differently. Universe, what other messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Taurus? What else can you tell us about who's thinking about Taurus, please? Yep, I said somebody wants to talk to you. That's certainly coming through, Taurus. There are messages. They feel like they kind of failed. They failed somehow in this connection with you previously. Things just didn't work out, and I feel like they feel it was a failure on their part. I do feel like there's a very kind of boss, kind of leadership, fatherly energy about this person. Again, I'm seeing kind of Taurus, Capricorn, possibly an Aries as well. Somebody who wants to make the right decisions, is responsible, is making head over heart decisions. This is all sort of coming through here. I do see this person sort of reaching out, trying to start sort of a flirty kind of energy with you. Once again, the devil's coming out. So there's a bit of toxicity around this. It could be a little bit of codependence. Just to flag that, there could be sort of a little bit of emotionally immature energy, and very sort of obsessive energy as well. But it could just be purely Taurus that you're dealing with the Capricorn here. But yeah, certainly somebody feeling regretful that something came to an end. Really, really attracted to you still, wishing that things have been successful. They feel they failed is definitely coming through. They didn't represent themselves properly to you. They've been trying to get on their own 2 feet financially and get themselves in a better place. Could be somebody you work with, could be a work connection, but it's somebody who clearly is focused on their work and their money and their security. And I feel it's because they will sort of let you know that when they come towards you and start to talk to you, they kind of will want you to know that they've been working on that and trying to better themselves in the background. Not that money does better you, but in their eyes, they feel that they need to do that to impress you, is coming through here. Okay, right, let's find out what this person would want to say to you, Taurus. So universe, what would Taurus's person want to say to Taurus, please? What are the hidden messages that they'd want to say to Taurus? Okay. I'm so attracted to you. Now, I saw that coming out a couple of times, didn't I? Queen of Wands energy there. So attracted. I wish I'd treated you better. There's things that they regret. We saw that coming through, didn't we? I wonder if you're happy without me. So, like I said, they're thinking about you a lot. They're wondering how you're getting on, how you're feeling about them. You're definitely on their mind. I see them coming towards you with a bit of an offer here of a bit of flirty messaging to see what happens. They're obsessively thinking, and I think that's going to trigger that communication, and then they're going to ask to see you, definitely. Or you might just find you bump into each other if you do work together, that you find yourselves in the company of the other, and you can start to have those conversations. Then we see where it goes. All right, Taurus. Well, that was interesting. That was your reading. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking the video. Let me know in the comments if this in any way resonates for you. Isn't, of course, going to be for everybody. So please don't be disgruntled if it's not your story this time. And don't forget, if you'd like a personal reading, just reach out. My email address is in the description box. Okay. So welcome, Gemini. Hope you are doing well, Gemini. So I'm going to pick up this deck. I keep picking up the wrong deck to start with. Universe, what can you tell us, please, about who is thinking about Gemini? Who's thinking about Gemini, please, universe? What would it help Gemini to know in terms of who is thinking about them? Who is thinking about Gemini? Somebody who you could have met on your travels. You maybe travel with work, or maybe you went on holiday, or you went on a little trip somewhere, or you were driving somewhere and maybe stopped off. But it's somebody you could have come across, on your travels. Somebody who is possibly not in communication with you right now. They possibly ghosted you, disappeared. I'm seeing that it's somebody who feels a bit competitive, or there is somebody who feels competitive. So I feel like this person who is thinking about you, there's somebody else around them who knows they're thinking about you and is actually very jealous, which is interesting. Yeah, they're reflecting and thinking about you, but they're not actually saying anything. I don't know if you came across this person and you spent a bit of time together somehow or other, and maybe are now not properly in contact any longer. Again, this is not going to be for everybody, is it? But that's what's coming through, and they've got somebody very jealous around them who would not want them to come towards you, Gemini. Okay, so universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Gemini? Who is thinking about Gemini, please? Who is thinking about Gemini? Who's thinking about Gemini? Somebody who dresses nicely, is very confident, very attractive, very charismatic. Somebody who I feel is quite stable financially is also coming out here, Gemini. Don't know if any of this, again, is resonating for you. Let's have a look. Right, we've got the King of Cups. Somebody who's very warm, loving, dependable. Got the Nine of Coins. We've got the Queen of Wands. The Three of Wands. Okay. Yep, somebody who is very confident, like I said, charismatic, very interested in projects and achievements, and goal setting, and that kind of thing. What they want, they go after. They don't just sit back. I think they're quite hard working, but they work through working smarter, not harder, if that makes sense. They find the most efficient ways through on things. Like I said, they like nice things. They dress nicely. They look the part. They always smell good. They've got this sort of air around them that's just oozes quality, if that makes sense. But they're also very loving and very warm. But what I'm seeing on the table is they're thinking about you a lot. and they're really hoping that you might make the first move. I'm sensing that they're not actually reaching out to you at the moment or doing anything. I don't know if it's got something to do with this person around them who would be jealous. They're definitely thinking about reaching out to you. There's definitely something around travel. I don't know if it's you met them when you were traveling. They're thinking about, going on you've spoken about maybe going traveling together, going on a holiday or a vacation together. That's definitely kind of a vibe coming through, but I wouldn't be surprised if you're not actually in much contact or any contact at all with this person at the moment, Gemini. Any other messages, please, universe, for the highest good of Gemini? Still interested, please, on who is thinking of Gemini? Who is thinking about Gemini right now? Yeah, somebody who's had a big shake-up in their life. Something has not worked out for them. Might be this with this ex that feel, or this person that this jealous vibe around them. I do see them coming towards you eventually to have kind of a mature conversation about the situation. The fact that they have perhaps taken some time out without communication to just try and work out where they're going. I think they've had to take a bit of time out to heal from a shake-up or a breakup or something that's gone on. They've taken the time out to be single. I think they're going to tell you they've been single. And during that time they've been single, I see they've been really sort of working on themselves. And I see that they've become much more emotionally mature, I guess, through that work that they've been doing, that inner work. And I think they feel that they'd now be in a much better place to be sort of financially and emotionally independent, and in that they won't be codependent, in a relationship, and therefore it's got the best chance of not being toxic. It can be based very much on two whole people coming together who aren't trying to fill a gap and seek their happiness through somebody else, because that, it's never possible, is it? You have to be comfortable and happy within your own self to be happy with somebody else and to give to them adequately and make them happy as well. And I think they're getting into that place. I do see lots of confidence, lots of emotional maturity, lots of stability around this person. And I do see they want to come towards you and talk to you, and I do feel that they will. But for now, they're kind of looking out onto the horizon, hoping that you're going to be there for them when they're ready, but also kind of hoping that you might reach out and give them a bit of an indication that you're interested in them, Gemini. So let's find out what your person would want to say to you. Universe, what are the hidden messages, please, that Gemini's person would want to give to Gemini or say to Gemini? I wish I'd treated you better. I think they feel that maybe, I think there's something around this silence that they realise wasn't the best, and there's a reason for it that they're going to explain to you, I feel, Cancer. Universe, anything else, please? What would Cancer's person want to say to Cancer? I love you unconditionally. Well, that does make sense. We've got the King of Cups on the table. There are a lot of feelings and deep feelings and love here, Cancer. Sorry, Gemini. Apologies. I'm going to move on to Cancer shortly. I look for you everywhere. So they're thinking about you. They're, as they're out and about doing their daily, errands and chores and stuff like that. They're seeing people that, just make them think of you. They do a double take, wondering if it's you that they've seen. I think we've all kind of been there, haven't we? We know what that's like. But that's the sort of frame of mind that they're in, because you are sort of around them energetically. They haven't let go of you energetically. They're Cancer. They're thinking of you a lot, okay, and just hoping that you're there, waiting for them almost, and you'll be there and available when they are able to come towards you. But they're thinking about you all the time. Anyway, thanks, Gemini, for joining me today. That was your reading. Always a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much for liking the video, sharing, subscribing, all of that good stuff. Always appreciate you subscribing. It's free to do that, of course, and it just means we can connect again. You'll be able to find me again, watch my videos when I post them. If you feel that you want to, you like the topics that I post, you can be aware of them and watch, and that would be awesome. Also, it just sets that intention that you'd like to be part of the collective that I'm reading for. So I hope to see you again. I feel quite ready for that one, so I'm going to put it back in. So welcome, Cancer. Hope you're okay, Cancer. So we are just going to take a quick look at who is thinking about you. The universe, who is on Cancer's mind, please? Who Oh, and that's not who's on Cancer's mind. Who is thinking about you, Cancer, is what we're asking, isn't it? Oh, somebody who is a bit jealous of you. Oh, they are massively jealous. Oh my goodness. Somebody is very, very jealous of you. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want to see you be successful. They're bitter. They're saying things about you to other people. Sorry to say it, but they are. They're toxic and they're not doing very well. They are not doing very well. They're seeing you doing really well, kicking ass. And you might have, even moved on and been in another relationship. You may be doing well sort of for yourself from a work perspective. You look like you're healthy and happy and getting on with your life, enjoying yourself, doing fun things. You're not crying over them, waiting for them, that kind of thing, Cancer. And I think it's bugging them. Yeah, this person has got some real toxic energy around them. That's come out a couple of times, actually. I'd like to think it's nice people thinking about you. It's not always, is it? This person's jealous, right? Massively jealous. Okay. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Cancer? Who is thinking about Cancer? What would it help Cancer to know in terms of who is thinking about them? Yeah, somebody toxic. It's just coming through again, Cancer. Somebody very toxic. Okay, so somebody who's also maybe juggling a couple of people as well at the moment, trying to find their way forward in new relationships, and maybe dating around a bit and not really sticking with one person because they are obsessively thinking about you in a very kind of jealous way. Maybe they don't want to move on, and it's manifesting itself in not a very healthy way. Sometimes it comes out because people are hurt, but I feel this person's sort of wounded in some way and needs to heal, not necessarily from you, generally. Maybe they have childhood trauma issues, I don't know. So it looks quite significant. Okay, what else can we find out then? So we've got the Devil, we've got the Two of Coins here. Making sure my cards are the right way around. Okay, what else have we got then? Let's have a look. We've got the Knight of Coins and we've got the Nine of Swords. Okay, like I said, I feel this person's kind of juggling other people. They're trying to fill a gap within themselves, try and make themselves feel better. I think they want to come back towards you, but I don't know when they do come back towards you if you would even be remotely interested in them at that point, Cancer. But watch out for it, because I think eventually, when you least expect it, this person's going to pop up again because they are still thinking of you. And they're thinking of you with some level of anxiety for some reason. You kind of run around in their mind to the point where they don't really sleep well at night and they're thinking about you. And it's kind of this toxic kind of, they don't want you to be happy without them. They don't want you to move on without them or do well. And they are, yeah, they've got some really toxic, bad habits about them. I think you may know this, if this person, is in your, is your story. I feel that this person may have some kind of addictions, toxic personality. They may be into alcohol, vaping, smoking, other kind of recreational drugs. Could be sex, it could be eating too much, it could be spending too much, it could be even being a workaholic, it could be absolutely anything. We can be addicted to anything, can't we? And it can become toxic. And I've got a couple of pentacles lurking around here on the table. So, it could be money. They're slightly obsessed with money. But through that obsession with money, it hasn't gone anywhere because they're actually broke, is what's coming through here. They don't have any money at the moment. There's lots of anxiety, things going down for this person. There seems to be a bit of an energy around this today, Cancer. You're not the only one who's got this, so there must be some kind of general vibe going on. Okay, universe, what else can you share, please? For the highest good of Cancer, to give us any further messages about who is thinking about Cancer. Who's thinking about Cancer, please? Somebody who's thinking about you, that's for sure. Somebody who finds you really, really attractive, charismatic. They're trying not to do anything about the fact that they are attracted. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with. I am still also seeing earth signs. They're trying to weigh up their options, and they are keeping their options open to an extent, Cancer, because I was seeing this juggling, wasn't I, with other people, maybe dating around to see if they can find someone to fill that gap. But actually, really what they want is you. But if they can't have you, they're just going to, look at all their options and try and find anybody just to slot in there and try and, fill their toxic need, shall we say. You might want to be careful of this person. Do you know who it is? Is it making any kind of sense? Is it resonating for you? Let me know. So, universe, any messages, please, from Cancer's person to Cancer? What would Cancer's person want to say to them, please? What would Cancer's person want to say? I know I was a distraction from your pain. I left when I saw you with someone. Jealous, toxic. I love you unconditionally. Now, this could be partly the toxicity, talking there. I mean, maybe they do love you unconditionally. What I'm seeing is I am obsessed with you is coming out more than anything, Cancer. But anyway, I hope that was helpful to some extent, even though it was slightly odd reading. I just read what I see, what comes through. Please do like the video if it was helpful, if you enjoy the style of the reading, you like the topic of the reading, just giving me some sort of indication about whether you enjoyed the reading. Sort of gives me feedback. It also gives me personal encouragement, helps my videos reach more people and help more people. So thanks everybody for your support. It does make a massive difference and I appreciate it more than you will know. So thank you. And I'm just going to take a little drink actually. And now moving on to Leo. So welcome, Leo. I hope you're doing well. So we want to know who's thinking about you, Leo. So universe, for the highest good of Leo, please. Who is thinking about Leo and what's the situation there? Who's got Leo on their mind, please, universe? Who's got Leo on the mind? That one keeps coming out. Jealous exes, people in the background, people not wanting to let go of their person, to let them move on and be happy with somebody else. Somebody who feels there's some competition in relation to the person who's thinking about you. There's competition in terms of they've got somebody perhaps they are splitting from who doesn't want them to move on. That came out earlier as well. I'm getting really similar themes coming through. It's quite bizarre today. I'm going to pull one more. Oh goodness. Right. I'm seeing you're dealing, or somebody's thinking about you, Leo, who's going through a legal situation. They could be going through a separation, a divorce, something like that. They've got a jealous ex around them, somebody who's creating some drama, somebody who's being really obsessive, dangerous, toxic, really unhealthy vibe around this partner that they're splitting from. They're just not interested in that person anymore. They are so over it. But still, it's having an impact on them, and they are thinking about you, though. Their mind is straying towards you. So, universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Leo? We would like to know who is thinking about Leo. Somebody's walked away from a relationship here, or is walking away, or did they walk away from you? That's also possible, Leo. What else can you share, please, universe? What else can you share for the highest good of Leo? Who is thinking of them? Ooh, somebody who's having a breakup, shake-up, difficult time in their life. They've got some kind of loss, something they've walked away from. Eight of Cups and the Tower. Okay, what else have we got? We've got the Chariot. This person could be on the move. They could be coming towards you, closing out any emotional, physical distance that there is between you, leaving something else and coming towards you, I'm seeing. Perhaps even actually physically traveling, moving somewhere. Ace of Wands is coming through. They're looking for an exciting, passionate new start somewhere along the line, possibly with you. Universe, what else can you share with us, please, about who is thinking about Leo? Anything more you can share, please? Who is thinking about Leo? Somebody who is feeling a bit rejected by you at the moment, or that they are unworthy, or that they have, got self-confidence issues. They're going to come towards you, but really slowly. They have to sort of heal and get over this rejection that I think, has happened. They feel rejected, even if they did the walking away. Perhaps somebody walked away from them. Either way, there's been a situation that has affected how they feel. They're trying to manifest better things. They realize that they're at a crossroads here in their life. A path is opening up here where they can make a choice. They're feeling very trapped, but it is their mindset only that's holding them back. I see they could be a boss at work, a leader at work, somebody who makes decisions, somebody who has sort of leadership qualities, somebody who might be a father, a parent, trying to do the best for everybody here. See them thinking about offering you the works here, like a new start with a really solid, stable relationship after having walked away from something else. Yeah, well, that's what's coming through. Somebody's leaving something and becoming available and is looking for some excitement, a new start, to move on to new pastures, but there's been a big shake-up, break-up. They are still recovering from that, and they do feel a bit trapped. They don't feel ready to move on yet. Could still be dealing with legal issues, separation, working all of that through, Leo. I know I crossed the line with you, so I don't know what that relates to, but it may resonate for you. Leo, what else would Leo's person want to say to them, please? The person that's thinking about Leo. I don't react when people mention you. They feel they've got to keep their feelings secret for some reason, Leo. I feel you leaving me behind. They're worried that maybe you've got somebody else now, or, you're not really thinking of them anymore, or at all. Finding out the truth crushed me. There was something that made them feel a bit hurt, or yeah, whatever. I'm seeing something hurt them. I knew exactly what I was doing, so they realize they've had a part to play, perhaps in some kind of connection issue with you, or even it was, something that maybe brought this connection with somebody else to an end. They kind of knew what they were doing was going to make that happen, but they kind of went ahead and did it anyway, even though it's had a consequence for them and it's impacted their feelings. Even if it's something that we know needs to happen, and we've kind of made it happen. When we have a split or a break up with somebody, we still have to emotionally recover, don't we, and work through it. So that's what I'm seeing here with this person, Leo. Anyway, that's the messages for you around who's thinking about you. Do hope that was helpful. Let me know if it resonates for you. If you're not subscribed, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It just means we will be connected in future. You can come back and find me again. I do post all signs quite regularly, or from time to time, almost every day, and then there's a little blip now and again, a little break. I try to do it as regularly as possible. So if you enjoy my readings, please do subscribe, and then you won't miss them as and when I post them. Okay, so moving on now to Virgo. Welcome, Virgo. Hope you're doing well. So we're having a look at who is thinking about you. The universe, what messages, please, do you have for the highest good of Virgo? Who is thinking about Virgo right now? Who is the person who has Virgo on their mind? Who has Virgo on their mind, please? Somebody who's really into you. Somebody who perhaps is a bit unhappy in terms of, they've had difficulties in life, but they are still smiling through it. They do feel chemistry. If there's somebody around you that you feel quite strong chemistry with, Virgo, I think they're feeling it too, and they're thinking about you. There's somebody trying to keep you two apart, though. Could be a fake kind of friend, even, that who kind of knows you both. Perhaps could be, again, I'm getting a bit of a jealous vibe. I keep getting like jealous people around the person who's thinking about you, not wanting them to come towards you, but this person really they really, really like you, but somebody doesn't want you two to get together. They don't. Okay. What else can you share, please, about who is thinking about Virgo, please, universe? Okay, so we've got the Seven of Wands, Virgo has come out here. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Judgment, okay. We've got the Ten of Coins. Okay, well, there's somebody who's thinking about you, as I've mentioned. They're really, really into you. Somebody might be kind of a false friend around you, though, you both kind of getting in the way of things, trying to stop you getting together, interfering. And for some reason, this person's kind of had their guard up. They put a protective barrier around them. I don't know if it's because things other people have said, but I do see that coming down. That barrier will slowly be brought down as this person decides that they want to communicate with you, okay? They're almost having this kind of epiphany, this kind of moment of realizing, I've got to make a decision here. I've got to do something about this. There's no point just keep thinking about Virgo. I need to do something about it. It's almost like they realize that maybe there's a reason you kind of met each other that feels kind of divinely intended. They also see in you somebody who would make a fantastic partner, a supportive partner, somebody that they could achieve great things with, because together, you know, you would be able to achieve a lot more than perhaps each of you alone could. So they feel that you could really grow something awesome, perhaps even a business together or something like that. But they feel that you're somebody they could always be safe and secure with and solid with. And they wouldn't need to ever worry. I think they feel they would be able to completely trust you. And when you've got that feeling of trust, you know, that's when the barriers can come down. So that's how this person is starting to feel towards you. I see them wanting to perhaps spend some time with you. I do see here that you may have mutual friends, Virgo, or you have a basis of a friendship, or you are friends already. You know, you are friends maybe, and there's with a potential for something more. I do see this person does want to offer you love. They want to offer you a new relationship here. I think it's somebody that you know. I think you've got a lot of history with this person. I said at least friendship. I really do think there's been friendship. And I think you've seen each other through ups and downs, difficulties, through the hard times, through the heartaches. And that's partly what can sort of build that trust, isn't it? And that feeling of solidarity with somebody. And you know they're going to be there for you no matter what. That's how this person kind of feels. They're really, really into you. That message came out first. They're into you, okay? Just watch out for any toxic friends, okay? Not liking the vibe around your toxic friends. There's at least one anyway. Not all of them, of course. So, universe, what would Virgo's person want to say to Virgo, please? You don't know how hard it was to let you go is coming out. Finding out the truth crushed me. I know I was a distraction from your pain. It's time for me to heal now. There has been something that, you know, I feel you've helped them heal from, is, you know, sort of the messages that were coming through to me just now. I don't know if they did let you go at some point. If they did, I feel it was because of having these barriers up here. It could have been something that, you know, somebody said when it's finding out the truth crushed me. It might not have even been the truth. It could have been something somebody said here. I said you've got false friends around you, a false friend. Something might have been said that really cut this person deep. obviously they're going to find out the truth, I feel, here with the Knight of Swords. There's going to be conversation that I think is going to be a revelation to them, because it's going to shed light on the actual reality of the situation. They are recognizing that maybe, you know, they're wondering if, you know, perhaps your connection or some time you've spent or your friendship was, you know, to help you over a painful time. But either way, it's built this connection between you, which is there and a bit you know, undeniable. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Well, that's the person who's thinking about you. Hope that was helpful. Please do drop me a like if you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments how it resonates for you. Slightly different reading, different style this time. Interesting messages coming through as a result. Okay, so I do hope it was helpful. So now we are moving on to piece of paper stuck on my card. Oh. Now we're moving on to Libra. Welcome, Libra. Hope all is well with you. So we're having a look at who is thinking about you. Who has you on their mind? The universe, who's thinking about Libra, please? What messages are there for the highest good of Libra? What would it help Libra to know about who is thinking about them? Oh, somebody's sort of in the background thinking about you, checking you out, like looking at your photos on social media, but doing it in a way that you don't know they're looking at you or watching you. They're doing it in almost by stealth. Maybe they've made up different accounts or something like that, Libra. Yeah, they're doing something a little bit underhanded and a little bit dodgy online in order to be able to look at your photos and see what's going on with you. They're sneaking and creeping about is what's coming through here. Okay. Right, so universe, what other messages, please, for the highest good of Libra? Who is thinking about Libra, please, universe? Oops. Who's thinking about Libra? Could be a boss, somebody at work in a position of authority, so just watch out for that. Could be your dad. Just watch out for that too, because that could be a bit weird, couldn't it? Yeah, Empress coming out. The Seven of Coins, Strength card, the Seven of Wands. I'm kind of getting a feeling that it could be somebody. If it's not a love message here, there is a possibility, and I just generally read love, but you know, for some reason I'm getting a message through that somebody who might be interested in giving you a job or employing you, or you know, interested in the skill set that you have, that's quite it could be tech, internet, sort of, or professionally focused. This person, you know, this person is looking for somebody who's got the skills you've got, and they'd be willing to pay you more than you are already getting. If that's the message for you, that's coming in. If we're talking about love, I'm seeing somebody who is trying to make a head over heart decision about whether to come towards you. They've been really holding back. They've kind of noticed you, but for some reason they feel they need to protect themselves, and they haven't actually sort of broken out of that kind of, oh, shall I, shan't I, sort of reach out to Libra. There could have been something about your connection that made them kind of hold back. There's almost a bit of a mirroring energy around this that's coming through to me, Libra. Maybe you held back and it made them put their barriers up. But I feel that it would be quite an investment for this person to move forward towards you. I do feel they've possibly got children, or they realise it would be quite a commitment to step into, and they don't want to just come towards you without being certain of themselves and being sure that they feel this is a connection that's going to work out. They want to feel almost certain before they step towards you. They're certainly kind of looking, finding out what they can about you, about your family, about your, you know, your interest, your passion, your job. Just, you can find out a lot about a person, can't you, by looking at their photographs, and they're looking at yours. So I don't know if maybe you've got photos on Instagram or Facebook. that gives more away about your life. And even if you're not connected with this person on Facebook as a friend or Instagram as a friend, they are actually looking, and they're finding a way to look at you through these various platforms without you being aware. So sometimes you can have a look through stealth mode, can't you? It could be that they're coming and looking at your dating profile, and usually you can see who's looked at you on a dating profile, I believe. But I think this person's set things up so that you don't actually know they're looking, but they are, and they are seriously trying to work out whether to come forward and invest in this. I'm seeing kind of a good person on the table, but a slightly creepy, almost stalker energy over here. So they're really interested in you. And I think it's with good intention, so don't be too freaked out by it. But there is somebody checking your photos out anyway. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Libra? Who is coming towards Libra, please? Or who is thinking about Libra? I think it's somebody who wants to win you over. I don't know if it's yeah, I'm getting kind of job vibes coming through again. Somebody who's in the background, again, being a bit secretive, not really coming forward just straight away, reflecting on whether they should come forward, feeling like a bit trapped in the mindset that maybe they shouldn't. Yeah, but then communication is going to be coming in towards you, Libra. You will hear from this person again. I think whatever comes towards you, whether it's a job offer or it's a person that comes in towards you, you're going to find it very attractive. It's going to be something that's going to do well for you as well, I feel. But it's going to open up the pathway to having a more blunt, open conversation. I do think if somebody offers you something or comes towards you in any kind of way, you will be quite straightforward, blunt, honest about what you would expect from them. Really kind of lay it out there so there's no misunderstandings. But I see lots and lots of deep feelings actually coming through from this person, and I feel that they really want to make this work out. So they're trying to, I think, to reflect on what they need to do to take the lead in investing in this and coming forward in the right way to be successful. I think they even think about marrying you sometimes, this person who's thinking of you, which is interesting, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a look if your person has some hidden messages for you. So universe, what would Libra's person that's thinking about them, what do they want to say to Libra? What does this person who's thinking about Libra, what do they want to say? It's time for me to heal now. So something maybe has caused them some pain or upset here. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. They've also taken learnings from whatever it is. I'll wait for a sign from you. They kind of want to know how you feel. They're very incredibly attracted to you, though. Just being near you is intoxicating. Interesting. All right then, Libra, that was your reading. Hope that was helpful. If you're called to give me a thumbs up, that would be so appreciated. Thank you for that. Please also make sure you're subscribed. I have about 60 to 70% of people coming to watch my videos who are not yet subscribed. So if you're in that category, and it seems that most of you are, I do invite you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that we can find each other again. And I'd love for you to be part of the collective that I'm reading for and for you to set that intention. So thank you in advance. All your comments are welcome too. Just love to hear how readings resonate. I get lots of really interesting comments coming through. So if there's anything that you feel happy to share, please do. And now we are moving on to Scorpio. So welcome, Scorpio. Whoops. Okay. So we've had 3 cards just pop onto the table for you. So I'm just having a quick look to see who this is that's thinking about you before we get more of a tarot spread going down. But I see this is somebody who is pretending they're not interested and keeping their distance, so that if you're hoping that if they're not around, you'll miss them and you'll notice them, and maybe you'll react and come towards them and maybe chase them. So slightly immature energy around this person, if I'm honest, Scorpio. So several cards, quite a few cards come onto the table there. We'll have a look at those now. Okay, so what was this one that come out first? Eight of Wands. Okay. So they might talk to you, but they might just pretend they're not interested at all. I see from a romantic perspective, their energy is very held back and withdrawn with the Hermit. The Moon, they're hiding their feelings, definitely hiding their feelings. They are thinking about all their options though, or potentially the options of how they can come towards you to put things into a better place than they are now. You just seem really apprehensive about doing anything. And I really do feel they're kind of trying to trigger you here, Scorpio. They're trying to make you think or show your own interest or show your hand by pretending they're not, interested or not reaching out to you. But I see them caving after a while and actually the communication coming in, because with the Eight of Wands, I see that they are going to start to message you. Somebody wants to message you. I think your phone's going to light up with their name. And it might start to become apparent that all of the feelings and the, whatever it is that's being hidden by this person, it's causing them anxiety at the moment, will all come out to the fore. And I think this conversation and this more open approach, Scorpio, will help you to move into a much better place together in terms of, emotional connection and that kind of thing. Hermit's come out again just to reiterate this person has definitely withdrawn their energy for quite a period of time. But it may surprise you that they will come forward to offer you love. Then don't want to give up on this. There could be energy around a moving forward into a better home, moving on up in the world, but really reflecting on their connection with you and strategizing on how to come towards you, which is very interesting there, Scorpio. Okay, so let's have a look at their hidden messages. So universe, what messages would Scorpio's person, or the person that's thinking about Scorpio, what do they want to say to Scorpio, please? What does this person want to say to Scorpio? I wish things could be different. I regret lying to you. Oh, there's a bit of a lying energy around this. I took it as strategizing, but if somebody's told you lies, then, take that as it resonates. I couldn't let you get close to me. So yeah, they've been acting like they're not interested, but I think that's going to change quite soon. Let's put one more. I lost myself for a little while. Yeah, I think they're recognizing it wasn't really their usual behavior. They're not really proud of it. And I think they're going to try their best to put it right. Over here is coming through. Scorpio. All right, well, that was your reading. Quite fairly quick fire messages, but I hope that was helpful. Please like the video. It'd be great to have your thumbs up if you would like to give me that indication. It helps my video, it encourages me, just makes a huge difference. So thank you very much for that little gesture that really does, as I said, make a big difference for me and my channel and my videos. So thank you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. Now we're on to Sagittarius. So welcome, Sagittarius. We are looking at who is thinking about you. So universe, who is thinking about Sagittarius, please? Messages for the highest good of Sagittarius. Who is thinking about Sagittarius? Who is thinking about Sagittarius, please? Let's have a look. What messages want to come through for you? Who's thinking about you? Ooh. Ooh. Now, there could be somebody that you see at the gym, or that if you go running in the park or something like that, there could be somebody around you that is, notices you and then thinks about you. Somebody who likes to exercise, quite fit. Somebody's thinking of making you an offer. Could be somebody who's a little bit prone to drama and saying things for effect. Okay, just to mention that. It could be somebody that kind of notice copying you in various ways. If you say you're interested in something, they will say they're interested in it, you know. Or if you start to, I don't know, eat a certain way or go to certain places or start to show your interest or your focus on something at work, or, you know, whatever it is, they start to mirror you and they start to copy you. And feed off your ideas and your energy to an extent, and your how you are. They kind of do that potentially because they're interested in you, is coming through here, Sagittarius. But I do feel they're going to be saying things to get your attention, and ultimately there's an offer on the table here. Oh goodness, okay. Justice is on the, yeah, this person I feel is dealing with some kind of legal issues at the moment around finances and money. Okay. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Sagittarius? Who is thinking about Sagittarius at the moment? Who's thinking about Sagittarius? Somebody who's had something come to an end that they're working through. Somebody who's really focusing on their work at the moment. I do think you might work with this person. It's definitely coming through, Sagittarius, to me that it's highly likely. Those of you who this is intended for, you may work with this person. And I'm seeing that they are now single. They're now single and they're looking around and thinking about who they noticed that they're attracted to, who else is single, but just generally you are somebody who is noticeable from their perspective, who come to their attention, possibly when you exercise, or, you know, they realize you're into fitness and that kind of thing. And I think they're going to try and engineer themselves to be in the same place as you. So just watch out for that, is what's coming through here. Universe, what other messages, please, for the highest good of Sagittarius? Who is thinking of Sagittarius, please, universe? Anything else around who is thinking of Sagittarius? Somebody who'd like a future with you. They're moving out of something else, and I see them hoping that they can come towards you. They are still a bit hurt though and trying to recover from their previous situation, so that might mean they come in a bit more slowly. Is it somebody who is your boss? Is it somebody in a leadership role who makes decisions at work? Could be somebody who's already got children in another from another relationship. They're going to feel a bit trapped and unable to move forward for a while, and then I think they're going to come towards you with a, you know, slowly with a small offer, just to see if you are interested in how you respond. But they're definitely trying to get on their own 2 feet financially after this breakup. It's knocked them on the backside, from a financial perspective. Okay, so they've had to heal and recover from that. And their guard's up a little bit because I think they feel they haven't got enough to offer you just at the moment. Still very obsessed about you, though, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Capricorn here. Let's find out what your person that's thinking about you, what they'd want to say. You were the best thing in my life. I wonder if you are happy without me. And I wish I could share my good news with you. Obviously something that's gone well for them that they want to talk to you about. Okay, well, Sagittarius, that was your reading. Fairly brief, quick fire messages today. I do hope it was helpful in any case. I did want to check in with you guys today, give you a little bit of a read of some description. So hopefully you're enjoying the topic. Do let me know. Love to hear any ideas about what topics you'd like me to cover in future readings. Always willing to accept feedback, and you know, I actually started to get more views on my videos through choosing titles that people were putting in the comments and suggesting for me, so I'm eternally grateful for that. But yeah, if you've got any ideas what you'd like me to read about, please do let me know. Okay, so welcome Capricorn, hope you're all right. So we are having a quick look at who's thinking about you, Capricorn. Who's got you on their mind? Somebody who's dealing with children from another relationship. They could be dealing with, I don't know, custody issues. They could be worried about how well their child's being looked after by their other parent when they are with them. They feel they need to do something to step in and intervene to take care of their child or their children. Keep getting, I've got it a number of times in the readings today, but I keep getting exes who do not want their person to move, or the person they've been with that's thinking about you to move towards you. They're just jealous, and they don't want that person to move on and be happy with you. There's definitely a kind of weird kind of situation going on with their past, if you know what I mean, with somebody who's a parent to their children. I feel that they may have been single from this person because they, the person that's jealous and perhaps not looking after the children very well. I feel that they are quite promiscuous and they bring partners in and out of the house. I know that's a very specific message. It's not the sort of thing I usually have come through in my readings, but that's definitely coming through here. There's something to be a bit concerned about the children. Is coming out. I think it's all going to come to light and all going to get resolved, but there's weird things going on in the background for this person, Capricorn, and it could be preventing them coming towards you for a while. Universe. Oh, but they're hoping they really, really like you. They're full of hope that they can be with you at some point. Universe, who's thinking about Capricorn, please? What are the messages, please, for the highest good of Capricorn? Who's thinking about them? Who's thinking about Capricorn? Okay, Capricorn, so we've got the King of Coins, we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Seven of Swords, we've got the Eight of Swords, so there's two people thinking about you, Capricorn. There's somebody who you've had quite a passionate relationship with in the past, I feel, and there's somebody who you see as more solid, stable and reliable, but they're both thinking about you. And I think they're both ultimately going to come towards you, and you are going to be doubtful. You'll be thinking like, are they genuine? Can I trust what they're saying to me? And I think the fact that maybe you are a little bit wary from past relationships, or you are maybe one of these people you feel might be not telling you the truth for some reason. I do feel you're going to be almost rooted to the spot and find it difficult to make a decision about what to do. It's funny how it seems that these two people are thinking about you and are going to come towards you at a similar time. Do let me know if this resonates, if this happens for you. Obviously, it's may not have happened yet. Okay. It could be something significant about July. I'm getting sevens coming through here. I think they could have moved away in the past. It's going to move back towards you. Somebody's seriously missing you at the moment. I'm not sure which one of them that is. Anything more about the King of Wands, please, universe? Anything more about the King of Wands? Yeah. That's somebody who you've had that really fiery, passionate relationship with. You see them as a bit of a hottie. You see them as really, really attractive. It could have been quite a quick physical relationship starting up with that person, but then it fizzled out. I see this person wanting to come back towards you. What more can you tell us about the King of Coins, please, universe? Anything more about the King of Coins? How do we know who this is? How will Capricorn know? This is somebody who appeared to be keeping their options open. So you were interested in them, but maybe they didn't make a full-on move for a while because they seemed to be perhaps a bit distant or making excuses as to why they couldn't see you, or this person just appeared to be keeping their options open, or even possibly you probably thought they might even have someone else around them, is what's coming through. This person wants to talk to you, come towards you, and they want to offer you something. They keep thinking about you, thinking about the good times that you two had together, and they want to give more. They want to have a more give and take relationship. And I think with this person, where they're coming towards you, having sort of kept their options open or appearing to keep their options open, it seems they've now made up their mind they want to offer you something. I think you're very dubious and doubtful of this person. And I think it's going to, hold you back because you're not going to be quite sure what to do. Eventually, I think you are going to be sort of, it's almost like the universe is going to, help you to use your intuition to know what to do. And there'll be more conversations and clarity coming in. I even see you potentially might not go with either of these two options, Capricorn, and wait and have something new where you feel there's honesty and truth. I think you might prefer to wait for somebody new coming in. Like I want it to be great or nothing at all kind of energies coming out for me here. Cards are going all over the place. All right, what's this one? Yeah, you're trying to manifest good things for the next relationship coming in, and I think you're going to choose very wisely and very carefully is what's coming out, Capricorn. Okay, so universe, what would Capricorn's person that's thinking of them, or the people, well, let's just go for the one that's on Capricorn's mind. Particularly if they're out of contact with Capricorn at the moment, what would they want to say to Capricorn, please? I hope you can forgive me one day. I feel you even though we are apart. I left when I saw you with somebody. I feel this person might have a bit of a jealous energy around them. And I love you unconditionally. Okay, they do have really deep feelings for you, obviously, is what's coming through. I think that's this King of Coins over here. Anyway, Capricorn, that was your reading. Thanks so much for joining me today. Appreciate you spending the time watching the video. Let me know if it was helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Thank you in advance for that. Also, please make sure you're subscribed. I get lots and lots of viewers. Come on, watch my videos now. And lots of people returning to watch me, which is awesome, but you're not all subscribed. In fact, the majority of you are not yet subscribed. So if you would like to hit that subscription button and the notification bell, that would be amazing from my point of view. It just sets that intention. You're going to come and watch me again. It makes sure you can find me again and watch any videos that tickle your fancy. I do a variety of different titles, and I'm willing to listen to any suggestion in the comments if you want to make it in terms of what topics I read next. So please do have your say. Okay, so welcome Aquarius. Hope you're doing well. We're looking at who's thinking about you, Aquarius. So universe, who has Aquarius on their minds? Who is thinking about Aquarius, please, universe? Who is thinking about Aquarius? Somebody's thinking about you, well, we know that. Just reiterating, you've got somebody really thinking about you, Aquarius, at the moment. Who is it? What else can you share, please, universe? You're keeping us in suspense. We want to know who it is. Somebody who finds you very uplifting, I would say. Your light is shining brightly. They're quite obsessive about you. Or it's somebody that wants you back. They're thinking about you because they want you back. They're a bit obsessive. It's a bit possessive. They want you back. Right, interesting. So now we know it's a past person, and you're probably going to know who it is if it's your story, Aquarius. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yep, an ex lurking around in your energy. Okay. Universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Aquarius? Who is thinking about Aquarius, please? Who is thinking about Aquarius? Messages for the highest good of Aquarius. You want to know who's got Aquarius on the mind, on the brain? Who's thinking about Aquarius? Oops. Okay, I'm going to take that as a split. I'm going to take it. Let's do it. Right. Okay, we've got the Two of Cups. Somebody who wants a relationship back with you. King of Cups. Somebody who loves you deeply. Ooh, Three of Cups. So this is somebody I feel who perhaps has been in your friendship circle, but also wants to go out and have some fun with you, invite you somewhere sort of light-hearted to go and do something like, I don't know, bowling, or, you know, go for a walk, or do something that's like an activity, I feel, not just, you know, a formal date, or a meeting face-to-face across a table. I think you're going to go and do something fun and dynamic. You might do something in the company of other people, but it's all with a view to sort of lightening that energy, not having anything too heavy, just to see if you can sort of form that friendship, at least again, clear the air a little bit, bond through that bit of fun. Wholesome fun is what I'm talking about, of course, and re-strike up that connection. I do think it's somebody who really wants that relationship with you to work out. There's something around you two were kind of intended to be together. It's a bit of a karmic connection. There's a reason why, you know, you two had agreed you're going to meet and learn lessons from each other in this lifetime. I don't think that cycle's yet closed out, so you're going to continue to feel drawn to each other. You've always got the power and the choice. You don't have to get back with this person. You know, a lot of you may say, I don't want an ex, you know, I'm not interested. Well, that's fine. That won't be your story then. Please do leave it behind and make all your own choices, as I know you always would, based on how you feel and what you want and what you know about your own personal situation. But what I'm seeing here is, on the table, this person's got a lot of love for you, very deep love, a very strong connection, and just really wants to try and lighten the energy and see if they can help move things forward. But they're definitely reflecting on this. There's a very reflective energy. We know they're thinking about you, but the reflecting card came out. Okay. Right, anything else, please, universe? Yeah, they're just trying to regain their balance after something. Be patient, wait on divine timing almost as well with the Wheel of Fortune, trusting that, you know, things will work out as and when the universe intends for them to. I think this person does feel the warmth of your energy when you're around. They feel uplifted. They feel sort of, I think that friends around you have kind of enlightened around them, and both of you maybe have enlightened them and given them a bit of information that's given them some hope and brightened up their light, brightened up their day and their outlook on this. And I do think the friends around you and the mutual people that you can talk to about this connection, I do think they're going to be really key and pivotal to supporting you to moving forward. I do see this person kind of coming forward and offering you a little bit of a tentative apology or message to see if you might respond. There is an obsessive energy around this person. It's come out twice now. Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but I am seeing this person is obsessively thinking about you. Okay, so they're obsessing about how to try and get, you know, put this right. At the same time, they're feeling a bit guarded, and I am sensing there has been tension between the two of you, which they're very much aware of, and they want to make sure that whatever they do is going to help make a success of this connection. Yeah, they're trying to manifest, use all of the tools available, all of their charm, all of their charisma, all of their emotional intelligence, everything that's within their power to use to try and make this work out. They're going to draw everything together that they possibly can to try and make this work out, because they are obsessed with making this work with you. Yeah, and they're going to start to talk to you about that, be open and honest, have a grown-up conversation with you, to let you know how they feel. But they're going to come forward just with a small message to start with, and I think then you'll probably end up sort of spending some time together with other people around as well. And I think that it's possible, if you wanted to, that things could progress from there. Okay, so let's find out what your person would want to say to you, Aquarius. Universe, what would the person who is thinking about Aquarius, What would they want to say to Aquarius, please? What would they want to say to Aquarius? It's time for me to heal now. They're clearly trying to get over something and heal from it. I love you unconditionally. Oh, they really do. I can see that already. I left when I saw you with somebody and they got a bit jealous. I can see they're a bit obsessive, so that can turn into jealousy, can't it? I know across the line with you, they might have reacted really badly, overreacted. Imagine they saw something they didn't see, or, you know, accused you of something, or something's gone down here where there's tension, and it could have been around that kind of thing. Is sort of coming through to me, Aquarius. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. That was your reading. If you're called to give me a thumbs up, that would be really appreciated. It makes a massive difference to me, that little click. So thank you so much in advance for that. I'll look forward to seeing you in my future readings. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. Okay, thanks so much. And now we're moving on to Pisces. So welcome, Pisces. Hope you're doing well. So we're looking at who is thinking about you, Pisces. So universe, who's got Pisces on their mind? Who is thinking about Pisces, please? Who is thinking about Pisces? I see this is somebody who's really interested in you, thinking about you. They could be getting readings about you or watching readings like this. They may know somebody who's a bit of a psychic medium kind of thing. I'm getting the sense that they might be using those kind of means to see if they can get messages. I'm not sure it's particularly somebody you would really want to connect with, in all honesty, is what I'm seeing here. This person is really thinking about you. Again, that reflecting card is sort of coming through. And I do see them trying to get your attention. I also see them talking to other people, just dropping little comments in there, here or there, to see what they might say, or what tidbits of information about you, or how you feel about this, how you feel about them, or whether you're interested, or that kind of thing. They're just seeing if they can fish for any comments and see what people say when they mention you or your name comes up. Okay, so universe, who is thinking about Pisces, please? We're interested to know who has Pisces on their mind. Who has Pisces on their mind? Oh, okay. I'm seeing it's somebody you've got history with the Six of Cups. Somebody who perhaps you had a misunderstanding with, you were misaligned. You ended up with your guard up. This person put their guard up. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong deck. I'm seeing it's probably somebody, in all honesty, Pisces, who I think is probably seeking closure from this situation. They're really thinking about you. They want to know, but you know, they'd love to hear some messages around how you're missing them and that kind of thing. And they're even trying to find that through tarot or, you know, readings or that kind of thing. I don't think it's somebody that you're that bothered about, and I don't think they're a great connection for you, in all honesty. Let me know what you think. I don't think you're very well aligned on them. You weren't on the same page. You're not wanting the same things, but they do still reflect back and think really fondly about times you spent together. They liked you. So they're thinking more fondly than I think you feel about them, Pisces. But I do think they might hope for some contact with you in some kind of way to get closure on this situation. So universe, what else can you share, please, for the highest good of Pisces? Somebody who's highly attractive, Pisces. Really kind of, and you could be dealing with a fire sign here. I'm getting lots of Aries, particularly Aries energy coming through. Yeah, I think somebody's sort of focusing on work to try and take their mind off this whole situation. Could be some, you know, people, you could work together, so there could be people at work that they're trying to fish for comments from around you and your thoughts and feelings and what's going on. They're missing you. They're feeling like you're not really interested You might have moved on to pastures new, or moved your energy's moved away. I think they've kind of sensed your energy detaching and it's bothered them, Pisces, in all honesty. I think they'd really like to be able to have a passionate start with you, but I think it's probably not, in fact, on the cards. They would offer you love, but I don't think you both want the same thing here. I don't think you are aligned. It's actually giving them anxiety, to be honest with you. They are thinking about you at night. They see all the beautiful qualities in you. The Empress is showing itself. They think you've got all the qualities they could ever wish for. I do see them kind of trying to talk to you and then giving up, and going in another direction as well. But I do think perhaps the discussion is going to bring that closure there, Pisces, that we were talking about. I think that's the purpose of the conversation. I think it's what it's going to achieve, is closure between the two of you. Okay. Okay. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I'm afraid to contact you. I knew exactly what I was doing. I want to be more than friends. Okay. All right. So I think this person would love to be more than friends. I think they've recognized it's never going to happen, and they do give up on that in the end after seeking some closure and having a conversation with you. I don't think you're missing out on much, to be honest, Pisces. I don't think this is a relationship that was ever going to be right for you. But yeah, you have got this person who really would ideally love to be with you. And I don't see anything bad about this person. I just don't think you connected. I just don't think it worked for some reason. And we don't connect and, have that kind of relationship with everybody, do we? We just can't. It's not the way that we are. We're all different, and we connect differently with different people. And obviously this just wasn't a match for you guys. So I hope that's all right. It doesn't look like it's going to upset you tremendously, to be honest with you. It doesn't look like it's something that you particularly wanted. So yeah, hope you're doing well anyway, and I hope there's nothing here that's going to bother you. I just see it's more this person that wants you than the other way around. But anyway, Pisces, that was your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for giving me a thumbs up if you did enjoy the reading. Don't forget to please in the comments let me know what topics you'd like me to read for in the future, what the titles of the videos might be. I'm always willing to consider that. I'm always looking for new topics. I tend to read similar ones again that I know people enjoy. But if there are any others, just throw it out there. I'd like to hear. Yeah, and if you're not subscribed, please could I just ask you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I've got about 60% of people, 70% of people returning to watch my videos, clearly enjoy them, but just haven't hit that subscribe button. So if you're in that category and you'd be willing to hop on board and be part of my channel, it doesn't cost anything. It just means we are connected. That would be awesome. So thanks so much again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you all again really soon. Take care for now. Bye bye.